Chelsea Football Club, get back to winning days. Man, is this a comeback performance? Is this what we could see from now on from this Chelsea team? Let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about this one, man. 100%. It was a really good match by Chelsea. A lot of player. I'm looking at Twitter as well, and a lot of people are still not happy with this performance. Listen, it is Sheffield United. It is a team that is not one of the great teams right now in the Premier League. I get it. You know, it takes work to build a momentum as to when teams start winning, playing better and winning matches. And Chelsea, you got to give them time. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, they want to sack Pochettino. They want him out. They don't care. They don't care about Bowley. They don't care about anybody else. They just want everybody gone. And at the end of the day, that's not going to be possible. That's not going to happen. You got to appreciate when your team wins and when your team plays better, regardless of who the team that you played with, regardless of who they are. It is what it is. You still have to play against Sheffield United, a team that some big teams haven't beaten. And listen, Cole Palmer once again, the hero once again. People right now on Twitter is talking about they don't care for him. It's incredible to me. It's incredible to me how you not care about a guy that just won you a match, that play really well, perform really well. Nicholas Jackson, question. He's been questioned as he's a bad uh you know striker. He doesn't score goals. Regardless, today he gets it done. So yeah, it's one of those things that with Richarlison, the same thing. He hasn't been scoring. All of a sudden, he starts scoring back to back. Yesterday against Nottingham Forest and the week before against Newcastle. Are you not gonna celebrate his goals? Are you gonna wish him bad? No, you can't do that. If you're a true Chelsea fan, you can't wish Nicholas Jackson bad because he's in your team. You want him to score goals. He did it again today. He did it today, not again. He did it today. He didn't do it last week. But regardless, this is a team that you can see some improvement. Yes, they lost against Everton badly away. It is Sheffield United today. But man, sometimes I just tell fans, look at it in a positive way. Look at it as in the glass half full. This is a young team. Moises Caicedo looked really good. Really, really good. Solid defensively, getting the job done. Conor Gallagher, you're captain for this team. I never understood that. I always think that it should be Thiago Silva. Uh, that should be Thiago Silva, the captain for this team. Regardless, Conor Gallagher gets out there and gets the job done. He played good today. The whole defensive line for Chelsea, Levi Colwell, Benoit, I forgot his last name, Badiashil, is that how you say his last name? Thiago Silva, even though he's 100 years old, he gets played back to back. Some fans don't like when he gets played back to back because he's old and he's tired. I could agree with that. But regardless, he had a very good match today. Axel Disasi, really good match today. Everybody for Chelsea, you can say that Mudryk was a little bit iffy. He wasn't 100%. He got subbed as well, along with Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson and also Sterling. Really great first half by Sterling. We expected a little bit more in the second half. But, like the team, this is a young team, and you have to give them a little bit of time. Regardless, they're not going to get rid of the manager by the end of the season. They're not. He's going to be Chelsea's manager next season, whether you like it or not, because you got to give people time. They have a lot of young players that need to get used to playing for a big team, that need to get used to playing for the big pressure. And now it's a matter of building wins, building the momentum, building on what you're accomplishing little by little. Yes, it wasn't the right decision to bring everybody at a young age, now. It wasn't the right decision, 100%, because now you have to deal with a lot of young guys that are not used to this amount of pressure. Therefore, you have a bad thing because now all these guys are young. But look at this match in particular, the attack momentum. It's wild how Sheffield United didn't have a little bit here on this part of the match, but everything else was for Chelsea. And then again, I'm beating you to the punch. I know you're going to say that it's Sheffield United. Where is Sheffield United is playing bottom of the league? They're bottom of the league. I get it, but listen, bro, this is your team. Support your team, regardless of what it is. You can criticize them or not, but this was a must win, and they did it. They got the job done. At the end of the day, let this team breathe a little bit. Because the next one, if you look at the match, let me look at specifically what is looking like for Chelsea next match. Because it is important. It is important. They're going to play Newcastle United too for the EFL Cup. That's going to be a big match. Okay, that's going to be a big match for them. Regardless, you still got to go out there and beat Newcastle. It's going to be difficult, but you got to get it done. And they're going to play this Tuesday for the EFL Cup. And then you got them for then you got to play Wolves again. Tough ground away. You got to get the job done against Crystal Palace, against Luton Town, against Preston in the EFL Cup, in the FA Cup rather, and against Fulham again in the Premier League until they meet with Chelsea. So they got all these games to see. You got all these games as a fan to see. Okay, how do we perform against these sort of mid-table, lower-table teams? And if they do well, then you do see an improvement. Then you go face off against Liverpool, and we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But you got to give this team time. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Great performance by Chelsea, in my opinion. Let me know. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and let's see you on the next one.